How we all doing? What does that say? Yeah. All right. We got the labels here still. We're still busting out the labels. Matter of fact, I got these as well. So I've got the medium and low hold labels still. Just these are literally the last few that I have. This is it. After I do these two, there are no more labels to put on the jars. What's going on, Frank? Dan? Hey, it's me, Diego. What's up, Diego? Chappie. What's going on, everyone? Let me go ahead and remove this here and show you all the jars. So these are 35 jars here, and I believe it's just the right amount for each set of labels. So we're gonna go ahead and continue labeling these jars. Actually, and again, what I'm doing is I'm labeling the jars for my brand new products here. So we've got organic clay, organic wax, and organic cream. This is the high hold matte finish. This is the medium hold matte finish. And this is the low hold matte finish. Hold on one sec. My YouTube camera's a little bit wonky. Let me hold on one sec. There it is. A little bit better? No? Let me turn it a little bit. How's that right there? No. Okay. Yeah. Is that better? No. Hold on, I'm like a perfectionist here. Okay, and then the Instagram one, I can rotate a little bit more to this side. What's up, Diego? I'm awesome. You're awesome. All right, I think that's better, right? My head's kind of centered in each. So I've got YouTube here, TikTok here, and Instagram right here. Cool. So what I'm doing today is I've got multiple labels. I've got my medium hold labels here. As you guys can see, this is the medium hold jar. It kind of transitions from the organic clay colors into this black, right? Because it's the medium, it's kind of like a gradient colorway. As you can see in the label, it goes from light to dark. And then the low hold is completely dark. So it's like from light to dark, we've got the high hold, low hold, and then the medium is like the transition color. So this is how you'll know if you get all three jars, how to distinguish between which one is which. And yeah, these are the labels for the, what's it called? Low hold. So let's go ahead and get started. How y'all doing? Christian, what's going on? Angel, Zaid, Amir, Ryder, we got Lamborghini. Let's go ahead and get started. Let me put these over here. Or maybe I can slide this down a little bit. What do you think? And then slide these in front. You can't even see them. I need to put these on like a pedestal or something so you guys can see them. What's up, Angel? Today I'm putting labels. I'm putting labels on my jars. So I got all these jars right here, amber glass jars for my brand new products, Kouras. And the products here, we've got organic clay, organic wax, and organic cream, high hold, medium hold, and low hold. So let's go ahead and let's get started labeling up these jars, getting everything prepped. And yeah, throw any questions that you guys have my way about the brand. I'm literally going 100% all in on my company here, and then I'm sure later sometime this week I'll do some sort of hair tutorial for you guys as well, just to show you guys how the product works. I know I did one before with the samples, but I think as soon as I create the actual 2.1 ounce versions of the products, I'll go ahead and do a what's the word? Tutorial. I'll do a tutorial for you guys. But I'm really excited because the medium hold and the low hold are actually super good. They are super duper good. I'm really pumped up for the medium hold and the low hold for you guys. They're really good. And it's still only made with 6 ingredients. The same exact ingredients in organic clay, shea butter, arrowroot powder, beeswax, kaolin clay, rosemary oil, and vitamin E oil. And again, I literally hand make everything here myself in my house, here in my garage, in my house. So I'm excited, guys. These are literally the healthiest hairstyling products in the world right now. And that's you know, I'm setting the bar pretty high, but I wouldn't be saying that if it weren't true. Or at least, you know, I believe it to be very, very true, because just go to the store and you'll see why. Oh, we got a mosquito in here. Let's see here. A little too high. How's that one? Good. No air bubbles. Faiz, hey, can I ask a fading tip? Yeah. Or a fading question. What's going on, man? Yeah, ask your question. Kushbu, what's going on, man? How are you? Bring it on to the Shark Tank. Mark Cuban could put you on the map. Yeah, right? Honestly, dude, if there's like one thing that I've realized starting like businesses and brands and creating offers, it's like, it's not good enough for you to be the only one selling it. You need to have other people selling the dream as well. And when other popular people are also selling the dream, then it's like, it's game over, right? And it's like you need the spectrum of like micro influencer, like normal tier influencer, and like super popular influencer. You need like the mixture of each level of influencer in order to make your brand actually stand out and be something popular. And you know, it's tough, especially in the beginning, getting traction, because you're small, not many people know about the business. Even though the product is amazing, even though the product is genuinely amazing, I have the low hold in my hair right now. You know, people are still going to be skeptical. People are going to need more information. People are going to continue buying who they're normally going to buy from anyway. And, you know, it's my job to educate most people as to why my product is superior. And from the bottom of my heart, that is exactly what I believe. And it's like, it's very obvious that it's superior too. It's very obvious. But yeah, we need to get Mark Cuban on board or somebody. Micro influencers, yeah. If you guys want to be affiliates too, feel free to reach out. I'm definitely accepting affiliates. I just have to figure out how to organize it and get it set up on my website so you guys can easily just do it without me having to, you know, jump in and tell, like, make it automated. So if anybody wants to be an affiliate and get yourself a product and then get reimbursed, as soon as you get the product, you make a couple sales, you get reimbursed. You get the product for free and you'll start making money promoting a product that you actually like, and it's good for people. LF, what's up, brother? Yes, sir. Always working hard. That's all I know. All I know is working hard. Slowly but surely, we're getting there, right? I'm going all in. We're going all in. HP, when are you doing deals on your products? I'd probably consider buying then. So I usually do live stream only exclusive deal. So today I'm not running one, but usually when I do go live, I think Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday, Tuesday and Thursday around 7 p.m. Eastern, and then Sunday around like 1, 2 o'clock Eastern, I do exclusive discounts, and it varies every single time. And the discounts are only for those who are participating in the live. So, for example, last week, I think it was on Thursday, I did a 30% discount, and we had a couple people buy during the live because the discount is only for those that are in the live stream. So that's typically the only time I'll give a discount. Otherwise, major like holidays like Black Friday and things like that, I'll do discounts as well. But good question, bro. And then of course, my medium hold and low hold products are coming out in the next few weeks as well. And I'm also going to be doing a bundle. So you can actually, let me just put this one on so I can have both my hands free. Let me see here. I totally messed that one up. Totally messed that one up. Let's redo this. Por favor. All right, one sec. Okay, how's that? Okay. So, I'm actually working right now on my website, and I just finished taking the photos. I retook the photos of organic clay, so these look a little bit more crispy and clear and brighter. And then I took new photos, obviously, of my other products, organic clay, organic wax, organic cream, and I'm also going to be offering them as a bundle. So you're going to save 10 or 11%, 10 or 11% with the bundle to get all three. So you get the styling essentials, all three, the bundle of three, for about 10 to 11% off. So yeah, if you want to test out all three, you can absolutely do so. I'll have a bundle, so we'll have 4 different offers. We'll have organic clay, organic wax, organic cream, and then the bundle of the 3 combined. So I'm really looking forward to it. I should have everything ready in the next like 2 weeks, I would say. The website, all the photos are pretty much there. I still have some tweaking to do, another couple days on the website before I go ahead and actually start getting the jars filled and all that jazz. It's a process, bro. It's a process, but it's a good journey. It's a good journey. And I'm glad you guys are here on the journey with me. I don't know if I say it enough, but I appreciate everyone that actually joins the live. You take time out of your day to spend time with me, and it means a lot to me. What started as just posting random videos online and hoping that they'd get views comes to what it is today. It's a miracle that it's gotten this far, and I've been able to influence so many lives in such a positive way, with cutting your own hair and learning new skills and things like that. And of course, now having like really high quality like hair healthy products, super pumped about that too. What's up, BH? How's it going, man? Kenneth? Tuesday, Thursday, 7 p.m. and Sunday Eastern time. Yeah, Sunday like 1 to 2 p.m. Eastern time, something like that. Yeah. What's up, Vane? My man from Germany. Let's go. Germany back in the house. What's up, Elizabeth, Jasmine, Caitlin? What's going on? She said, ooh. She said, ooh. Perfection. Thanks for liking the live, Caitlin. Anybody have any questions, like self-haircut related questions, fading tips that I could give? I've got a special announcement that I'm going to be making sometime this month that involves my self-haircut course. So I've got a very, very, very special announcement, big announcement coming out this month, probably in the next few weeks as well, about my self-haircut course. So I think everyone's going to be very excited about what I have to announce. Very excited. Oh, let me just redo this one too. I don't know if I'm putting the jar on the towel correctly. What's going on? There we go. Good. There we go. All right. Perfection. Perfect. Look at that. Nice and straight on the back. Nice and straight on the back. Look at that. Yeah. That's how we like it around here. How's everybody's Sunday doing? What are we all doing this Sunday? Anybody cut their hair this weekend? Any wins, any losses this week? Who had a big week? Or who had an okay week? What's up, doo-doo? Doo-doo. Montialto, what's up, brother? I'm gonna call you the Montialto. What's up, William? HP, just an idea, but you should consider growing your hair out a bit more and doing a cut using mostly scissors. Going for like a Christian Bale type look. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I actually wanted to do, I've been slowly but surely growing out my hair. Because I wanted to do like a 1930s inspired self-haircut. Kind of like a slick back and just keep the mustache type of thing, like old 1930s classy gentleman type look. I've been seeing a bunch of photos of that recently and I'm just like it looks really unique, and I like just testing the boundaries and seeing what looks cool. Say hello to Brazil. What's up, brother? Brazil in the house. A lot of Brazilians follow me. A lot of people from Brazil follow me. Caitlin says yes. Was that a yes to the 1930s look? Or just to grow out my hair longer? Oh. Wait, what? Why did that one get flagged? Why did that comment get flagged? Going to bed right now. Got my first day at my new job tomorrow. Hey, congrats, bro. Yeah, best of luck. I hope it goes well. Walk in there with a nice smile. Make a good first impression. Firm handshakes. Tell everybody who's boss. Nice firm handshakes with a smile. And speak clear. Clear and confident. Clear and confident. And wear your clean underwear. Is that a hair pomade? Yeah, yes sir. So I created a hair company recently that focuses only on creating hair healthy products. So I actually have these three right here. All three of them are hairstyling products made with only 6 ingredients. Really high quality, all natural ingredients. Shea butter, arrowroot powder, beeswax, kaolin clay, rosemary oil, and vitamin E oil. Only 6 ingredients. High hold, matte finish, medium hold, matte finish, low hold, matte finish. These are going to be, well, This one's already on my website, Organic Clay. It's already on my website. These two will be live on my website within the next, like, I'm hoping 2 weeks. So middle, end of October, these should be ready to go. And yeah, you can also get the bundle of all three if you'd like. That'll be available as well. But yeah, these are 100% all natural, hair healthy, 6-ingredient styling products for men and for women. Whether you have a buzz cut, hair like mine, or really long hair, they're gonna literally fit for everything, right? Especially if you get the bundle of all three, you have multiple options for your hairstyle. And as someone that's been cutting my own hair for over 16 years, you know, I know a lot about hair. I've studied the game. I've cut people with many different types of hair, from thin to thick to long to short to blonde to dark to Asian to, like, you know, literally every type of hairstyle I've felt and touched and understood how it works. So these products will work very well, depending on the length for your hairstyle. And just so I can kind of give you an idea, usually for high hold products, I think somewhere between 1 inch to 4 inches is ideal for a high hold, right? This is high hold matte finish. 1 inch to 4 inches. For the medium hold, I think somewhere between 3 to like 6-7 inches is great. I mean, you could even do it, you could do honestly all of them for like flyaway control, or like just something to control your hair, especially if you're like a woman. But I'd say 3 inches to 7 for the medium hold. And then the low hold, I think, is honestly fantastic for anyone with a buzz cut, less than 1 inch, and anything over like 5 or 6 inches in length. That's for the low hold. Just to give you guys kind of like an idea of like where your hairstyle might be at right now and which product might be best for you. Hold on, I think I missed something here. I got about the same hairstyle right now, about 2 inches on top with a mid fade. It's clean. Nice. There you go. That's what's up. Everybody likes that nice mid fade. Yeah, the gentleman type look exactly. I've been cutting like that recently using scissors. Different skill set, tough, but pays off at the end. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I mean, not. It's not very common, I guess, for people to be cutting their own hair with just scissors. You know, but I guess if you've got longer hair, you kind of had no choice. But I'd have to grow out my hair for a while, a little while, right? We're talking like a year almost, in order for me to have long enough hair to style and cut with just scissors. All the best, bro. Beauty of scent. Can this paste be used for waxing off back hair? Do you want me to remove you from the live stream? Yes or no? Because I've got no problem doing that. I mean, and you can troll as much as you want, but you say one more thing that makes no sense at all, you're definitely getting removed and never going to be able to watch any video from my channel ever again. You know, I mean, you're free to say whatever you want, just not on my live stream, and just troll, waste my time and breath, please. Right? I'm almost 30 years old. I'm not going to sit here and tolerate this. Unreal. This is the type of stuff that you get when you're trying to help the world. You create amazing hairstyling tutorials, amazing self-hair cutting tutorials. You help millions of people save thousands of dollars every single year. And then you get trolls like this talking smack in the live stream, right? And then you create the most hair healthy styling products that promote hair growth, moisturize your hair, slows down hair loss, slows down hair graying, all scientifically proven to do these things: antibacterial, antifungal, anti-inflammatory, detoxifies, whole bunch of amazing things for your hair to keep your hair strong and healthy. And then we've got trolls like this entering the live. It's about 1/2 inch per month for guys. Now you're gonna switch up on me, huh? Not a troll, just arrived. I thought it was some sort of hair removal paste. I'm not gonna buy it, but I'll give you the grace. Don't worry, right? I'll give you the grace. Right? You wanna know why? Because we're molded by God. I'll give you the grace. But if it happens again, you're gonna have to go. Right? I'm being nice, being polite. So please be, respectful to everybody in the live. Yeah, raise of hands if you guys want to be an affiliate. If you guys want to be an affiliate and help and get yourself a jar and then start promoting it as well to make some money, right? If I were to kind of guess, or if I can ask, what's like your rough age to kind of get an idea? Are you guys in your teens? Are you guys 20s, 30s? What's like a rough age? Like early 20s, early 30s, teens? Like how, just to kind of give me an idea, how old? I mean, I can look at the analytics on YouTube and whatnot, but just to kind of get an idea of who's here watching, what's like the rough age point, so I can kind of gauge what would be like a good, addition to market. Angel, 29 last month. Nice, man. Yeah, I'm 29 right now. I turn 30 in a couple months in December. So we got 29. Would you be, let me ask that, would you be someone that would be interested in promoting the product? Because I'm just trying to see if it's actually something that is worth putting onto my website and putting work into. Because I honestly think it's going to be good for people that are probably like younger, maybe like under 24 or under, who just want like a side hustle type of thing, or honestly anyone that just wants like a little side hustle to sell something that they like. What's up, Aparicio? Amazing. Pana Louise. What is it kind of product? So what kind of product is it? Yes, sir. So what I've done is I've created a 100% all natural hair company. So I'm creating hairstyling products that are made with only 6 ingredients, right? We've got here 3 different products. I've got my high hold here, medium hold here, and low hold here. All 3 of them are matte finish. So they give you a matte finish. I'm not really someone that likes doing like shine products, so I'm just gonna stick with the matte finish for now. They're made with only 6 ingredients. We've got shea butter, unrefined shea butter, organic arrowroot powder, yellow beeswax, kaolin clay, rosemary oil, and vitamin E oil. Those are the only ingredients inside the 3 products here: high hold, medium hold, and low hold. Now, of course, the formula is a little bit different for each one of them, but the goal is to help nourish and treat your hair all day long while also styling it at the same exact time. So it's a 2-in-1. So you're getting a hair nourishing treatment that lasts all day long, but then you're also styling it that lasts. It's a style that lasts literally the entire day. Like, you don't need to add more product and a couple of hours. Doesn't fall flat. Like, the hairstyle is really, really good. I have many tutorials that I posted recently which have me featuring organic clay, and you guys can look at how nice the hairstyles turned out at the end. So that's what I'm doing now. I've got my labels here. I'm just putting on all the labels because I've got a very limited batch coming soon, within the next like 2 weeks, it's going to be all on my website. So if you guys want to check it out, just go to KOVRAS.com, KOVRAS.com, to learn more about the products and all the different ingredients. So my thing is, I'm trying to be the most transparent business that I can be, because a lot of businesses like to hide the fact that they have really terrible ingredients. And you know, most people don't really look at the ingredients like they should. They really should, but they don't. And again, I need everyone's help. I need everyone's help to, you know, to push something that's good for us. To push something that's good for us. Right? Our hair needs better quality ingredients in it, because the current styling products that are on the market are loaded with petroleum, alcohol, gums, carcinogenic food dyes. What else? Phthalates, sulfates, parabens, right? A million different ingredients. There's like 20 to 50 ingredients in our normal hairstyling products. Mine only has 6. All right, there we go. Look at that. Bam. Medium hold. Yep, I'm just going to be patient. I'm literally all in on my company, you guys. Like, I'm literally all in. I'm doing everything that I can. Everything that I can. And, you know, I'm more than happy to take ideas, new ideas and ways to market and ways to stand out. Because, you know, as creative as I am, I'm not the most creative person in the world. And I could definitely use some assistance with the creativity department on like marketing. I don't have any knowledge in that area, man. I wish I could help. Yeah, no worries, bro. it's just I'm just trying to gather I guess information, right? Data. I agree with you. Great idea. Yeah, brother. If you want to check it out, just go to our website, KOVRAS.com, KOVRAS.com. And don't forget, we also ship internationally as well. So whatever country you live in, we also ship to your country. Right? This isn't just America only. I ship internationally as well. Right? And not only that, I had 2 customers already that bought internationally. One was from the Netherlands in Europe, and the other one was in Canada. They both got their product. The guy from Canada got it in 2 days. Literally, I shipped it on like a Monday, and he got it on a Wednesday. And then the guy in the Netherlands got it in 3 days. So you might have to pay a little bit more for international shipping, but you're getting the product within 2 to 3 days, which is, honestly, it's crazy. It's super crazy how fast it is. Like they throw it on a plane and everything. Nope. Nope. Close enough. All right. Hamza, what's up, brother? Hey, Alex, thanks for the tutorials. Yes, sir. I'm glad they help you. How long have you been cutting your own hair for? And what's the reason why? How long have you been cutting your hair for, and what's the reason why? Come on. I'm getting smoked here by this one. Yeah, I just, you know what, just redo this. Take the whole thing off. Yeah, one thing about these labels is that they're very forgiving. They're very forgiving. That's why they're so much money. That's why they're so expensive. I'm from Turkey and I saw you on TikTok and I can cut my own hair now. Awesome, man. Because in Turkey, the price of the cuts is getting expensive and I generally don't like their cuts. There it is. Yeah, nice. How much does an average haircut go for in Turkey? And that's also like a really big truth as well. A lot of haircuts, barbers, hairstylists around the world in America, there's a lot of them that just really aren't good. And I understand it's like a trade. It's not necessarily, you can go to barber school and get your, certificate or whatever the heck you get, but you're going to pay $10,000 to $20,000 just to be educated in cutting hair. Which, if you're willing to make that sacrifice, great. But a lot of people aren't, and they don't have the means to do so. So you're kind of stuck with people that don't really know what they're doing. And that's the reason why I started. Well, part of the reason why I started is because I went to Supercuts, hella gorgeous. We're talking 16, 17 years ago. And the haircuts never turned out good. Always turned out whack, right? You've got people that just have a certificate from a trade school that literally took like 2 weeks to get. Oh, let me see. Okay, HP, I think you already got the right idea with trying to get more people and influencers to try and market it for you. That's the best way. Kind of like those NordVPN ads. Everyone wins with the affiliates. Yeah, it's tough too. It's tough. I've already sent out the product to a bunch of different barbers, and barbers are so, it's like their mindset is so stuck on how the cheap synthetic styling products work that they just don't understand what it's like to have something that's actually made with real active, like live natural ingredients. And like, it's just a completely different thing, and it involves a different touch. It involves a different touch to maneuver, because when you grab a synthetic product and you scoop it into your palms and you start mixing it around, it's basically heat resistant, right? It's a heat resistant product, so it doesn't get affected by the heat. But when you have a natural product, the more you mix it into your palms, the hotter the product gets, the looser it's going to get. And then the longer it's going to take to like re-solidify with the cold air over time. And then you messed up the product yourself, but like you weren't being patient and cautious with the ingredients. So there's a very specific way that you have to like touch the ingredients in order to like style your hair right. Otherwise, it's like you're going to overheat it and it's just not going to work. So you have to be very careful. And it's like we've been brainwashed, unfortunately, with a lifetime of synthetic products that we just don't understand what it's like to have something that's real in your hands. Angel says, your website looks professional. Did you hire someone to build it? Yeah, I just see that one product. No, so I actually did everything myself. I did everything myself, dude. Literally, the entire website was created 100% by myself. I did have help a little bit because one of my followers works for Shopify. He didn't really help me with like the design and creating it or whatnot, but he gave me like little hints as I was creating it. He also helped me on the back end with some things. But for the most part, the entire website, like I'll say 95% was all 100% done by me. And then I'll give a little bit of credit to my follower who has helped me in some ways. So I appreciate his help. And he was actually the one that bought from Canada and got the product in 2 days. But yeah, no, everything was done by me. I made the entire website myself. I took all the photos myself. I did literally all the text and descriptions myself. Like, it's not an easy job, bro. It's not an easy job just starting your own small business and hope to make it a big business. I think I saw something. What did I see? 300 Turkish liras is probably about $8. Maybe it looks cheap, but in our country it's not. No, I definitely know that. Yeah. Yeah, I know. In Greece, it's no different, right? In Greece, it's probably like 10 euros for a haircut, but 10 euros is half of your day's pay in Greece. So I completely understand. Right? Unless you have like a good job. Kabir, have you tried Based Bodyworks products? I actually did buy their clay as a form of like research and development. So I bought theirs as well as like 7 different other companies' hair products. Theirs is pretty decent. I wouldn't say it's like super great, but it's solid. It's a solid product. Um, yeah, no, it's good. And I see a bunch of other products that they have as well that look like they could be good. But yeah, no, I like what he's doing. He's doing a good job over there, I think. Yeah, and it's crazy that the kid's like what, 23? How old is that guy? 23, 24? The owner? He he uh he definitely has a group of younger followers that are 100% helping him go viral, which is great. And I need that same kind of attraction. I need that same kind of attraction. You know, when it's your time to win, you cannot lose. You cannot lose when it's your time to win. Hopefully it's my time next. We shall find out. We shall find out. Big confidence, bro. You have massive talent in your job. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Coming from literally, you know, I learned 100% of what I know from just trial and error, practicing on myself, practicing on my family, my friends back in high school and college. And yeah, a lot of what I know today is because of, watching videos on YouTube and a lot of just trial and error, cutting my own hair, and friends, family, neighbors, classmates, right, teammates from like the soccer team in high school and college. So yeah, lots of years, lots of years learning. DJ Prath, yo, what's up, brother? Zach, Alex, will you stop haircut videos with your new business? No, not a chance. Not at all, brother. No, don't worry. I'm still 100% going to be posting hair videos. You know, this is just something that I do when I go live. It's something to talk about. Plus, when I create my self haircut tutorials, I cut my hair and then I style it using my products. So it's a great way, of course, to help advertise and promote the products as well. Right? I style my hair. I can do different hairstyling tutorials, things like that. I mean, like I have been. If you've seen any of my most recent videos, at least like the most recent 8 videos, 7 or 8, they all have my product in it. And yeah, just hope, pray and hope to God that one of them goes viral and people actually, consider getting themselves a jar and trying it out. That's all I can really hope for. You got a mosquito in here. Uh-oh. Gorkin says, "Hi man, I have been very scared of cutting my hair. Trying to build up the courage for the first time. It's kind of long now." What are you afraid of, dude? Give yourself a very easy haircut, right? Start off literally very small. I'm talking a 1 to 2 step haircut. The biggest problem that I see with most people when they DM me or they leave comments during my chat, they're like, "Oh, it's too difficult, it's too hard, I'm scared, I don't understand what's going on, I've never cut my own hair before, XYZ." The problem is most people, when they start cutting their own hair, because it's 2025 and there's a million different hairstyling and haircutting videos out now, they jump to doing fades. They jump to doing literally the hardest type of haircut you can give yourself. Now, from my experience, when I first started cutting my own hair, I gave myself a number 5 guard buzz cut all the way around my head, and then I gave myself a lineup, and that was it. A 2-step self haircut. A number 5 guard buzz cut all the way around, and then a lineup with my trimmers, and that was it. For 5 years, I did that. But this was also back when YouTube wasn't even YouTube like it is today, right? There weren't tutorials on cutting hair on YouTube when I was learning, right? So maybe it's different for you guys. You guys have a way bigger advantage than me. But since you are a new self haircutter, you have to do something simple, right? 1, 2, 3 step haircuts, done, right? A number 5 guard on the top, number 1 guard on the side, and then use your trimmers to line yourself up. 3 steps, you're done, right? Keep it simple, and just do that over and over and over and over and over for 2 months, 3 months, until you get very comfortable. Then start to do a 4-step self haircut, and then do that for another month or 2, and then do a 5-step self haircut. Do that for another 1 month or 2, until you get to the point where you're like, all right, let me try fading, and let me get down to the skin and blend it into longer hair, right? Because you can do it, but you got to be patient, and you got to start really small. Most people are too afraid to start small, and that's where they are their own downfall. And I did not mean to rhyme that. I did not mean to rhyme that. But you can do it, man. You just got to start small. You got to start small. And it's okay to be a beginner, right? It's okay to be a beginner. Look at what I'm doing right here. Look at this right here. I'm a beginner at hairstyling, product business growing. I'm a absolute beginner. You don't think I'm afraid? You don't think I'm scared? You don't think I am confused 90% of the time and I just don't know what I'm doing and I'm just winging it and hoping for the best and trying to have strategy involved and studying what other people are doing at the same time, other successful business owners and entrepreneurs, to see what they're doing, right? It's all part of the journey, just trying to figure it out as you go, and hopefully you connect with people that can help you along the way, right? Like you're talking to me right now and I'm doing what I can to try and help you out, and maybe you'll spread the word to somebody else and help them out, and it'll just create like a nice spider web effect of helping, everyone's helping everybody type of thing. Does that make sense? All right, only like a handful left on this roll. How my batteries doing? Pretty good. We're like, what, 70%, give or take? Ooh, that was a nice clean one. That was super duper clean. All right, yeah, look at that. Nice and clean. Do you guys like the gradients from light to dark? I think it looks really cool. Super clean. And the print looks really nice as well. There's no like digital like print lines or anything. So it looks really nice. Oh, and that's impressive. Yeah, man. A lot of work. especially when you do it by yourself. That's cool, man. Did you make your site using WordPress? No, everything's done with Shopify. Dude, I spent a lot of money. I spent a lot of money, bro. We're talking thousands of dollars that I've spent. Thousands of dollars. But no, the website's everything's done with Shopify. Everything's done with Shopify. Yeah, Shopify, it's like I wouldn't necessarily give it like an A plus rating or an A. I'd probably say Shopify is like a B. I give it like a solid B. I was thinking maybe B plus, but I'd say Shopify is probably gonna get like a B. It's definitely better than most, but I'd say it's still lacking, and the way that they structure their system is a little bit, you know, not the best. I'd give it a B. Oh, yeah, E-I-O. What happened here? Did I mess it up? No. I mean, it's still good. It's a B. It's a solid B, right? I'll take a B any day. What happened here? Let me redo this one. I don't know what happened. Okay. No? Why is this one giving me a hard time? I think the label itself might have an issue. Okay. Soccer, you say. How about that Messi for Inter Miami? I'm excited for that World Cup next year. I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, they're gonna have it here in Miami, that's for sure. I think they're gonna have that new stadium built by then. I see them working on it whenever I'm driving in that area. But yeah, apparently they're gonna have it ready. They're gonna have it ready for the World Cup. I don't know though, man, because Florida is super hot. The summertime in America, with the humidity and the heat, those players are gonna be out there suffocating. They're not gonna be able to breathe. Right? Just like during the FIFA Club World Cup this summer. Right? Jude Bellingham was complaining that it was like super difficult to breathe and he couldn't play right. Dude, you can't play in the weather in this country is not ideal for soccer. The weather in this country is not ideal. And I've played soccer my entire life. I was literally the third best striker in the state of New Jersey during high school, my senior year. So I know a lot about soccer. I was literally, what was I? Yeah, I was an all-state striker. I scored 33 goals my senior year. 31. I scored 31 goals. 31? Yeah, I scored 31. And the previous 3 years I scored 30 total. I got like 15 assists my senior year. But yeah, man, the World Cup, it's gonna be wild. But those poor players they're gonna be suffocating with this heat and the humidity. The humidity is it's just terrible. Even right now, it's hot. I got the fan on. Unknown man, current situation of seborrheic dermatitis. Yeah, man, it's pretty solid. Yeah, I mean, you can see my hair, it's a little bit long. And I have like a mohawk. But dude, my seborrheic dermatitis is good. A lot of the videos that you guys are seeing, whether they're shorts or whatnot, they're probably older shorts from like a year or 2 years ago. Like when my scalp was like really bad. And there were plenty of days where I like had cheat meals where I just ate like whatever, like yeast and sugar and all types of stuff that was bad for my skin. So there's definitely that. But for the most part, dude, my skin is like really nice. And a lot of times too in the self haircut videos, my skin looks really bad when I'm cutting my hair because I have really sensitive skin, right? But literally the next day, 2 days later, my scalp looks perfectly fine, right? It's when I'm cutting my hair and my tools are clean. So I see the comments as well, like clean your tools, like your tools are nasty, disinfect your tools. It's not the tools, like I clean my tools, they're fine. It's like when you look at my skin, that's not something that a tool could do. That's something that's genetic. It's a DNA thing. There's something like in my body that is creating that. Now, of course, once I fixed my diet, my seborrheic dermatitis has been very minimal for the past few years, and my dandruff has practically disappeared. My scalp is never itchy. Yeah, barely ever. I'm like at like if we're comparing dandruff on like a 100% scale, 95% of my dandruff is gone. I'd say even like 98% of my dandruff is gone. 100% of the itchiness is gone. And then seborrheic dermatitis is down to like maybe like 90% of it is gone. And that's all because of the food that I eat, right? I stopped eating processed sugars. I stopped eating foods with yeast. I don't eat any modern day grains that are sprayed with glyphosate and pesticides and they're hybridized and bleached and enriched. It's all a bunch of scata. All scata. Blaze, what's up, bro? Hey man, what are you labeling the jars for? Yeah, so these are my brand new hairstyling products. So I've got organic clay right here, which is my high hold matte finish. I've got organic wax here, which is my medium hold matte finish. And then I've got here organic cream, which is my low hold matte finish. All three of these, well, this one is currently available on my website right now, KOVRAS.com. This is the high hold matte finish. These two will be available within the next 2 weeks. Now, the products are created with 100% all natural ingredients. There's only 6 ingredients inside my hairstyling products. Unlike most styling products nowadays, there are 20 to 50 ingredients, and 80% of them are made with synthetic toxic ingredients that damage your scalp and damage your hair. So these are only 6 ingredients made with all 100% natural ingredients that are actually promoting hair health. Now, these are again going to be live on my website within the next 2 weeks, I'd say, like middle to end of October. And then if you guys want to try out all 3, I also will have a bundle at like a 10-11% discount to get all 3, the high, medium, and low hold as well. And I have right now in my hair the low hold. I didn't put too much, but I did put in the low hold today just to kind of give my hair that nice smooth, clean feel, while also controlling it a little bit. Because when I don't put anything in my hair is like, because it's so thick, it like puffs out and it's all over the place. So I just controlled it, tamed some flyaways, and yeah, that's what I've got going on. So check it out. KOVRAS.com, KOVRAS, it's in the link in the description. The hardest part is the lineup on the back of the head when you aren't skinning it. 100%, dude. That's definitely one of the hardest parts of any self-haircut. 100%. Anything that involves doing like any type of detailed work on the back of your head, that's always going to be the hard, like taper fades, very difficult, especially because of the back, right? The sides are very easy, but the back, super difficult. Mohawks like this. This one was quite difficult. Top 3 difficulty. Very difficult. And then the other one is just like any type of like straight line, like a lineup in the back, right? That's also very difficult. So if you can manage to get it done without having anybody help you, you're a top G, you're a pro. Oh, we got 2 left on this roll here. Hey, are you serious? My finger slipped. The buzz cut was fire. Buzz cut. When are we rocking the buzz cut again? At some point, bro, it's coming. At some point, it's coming. Omar, what's up, brother? I see your comment. You still struggle with dermatitis. I just spoke about that like 2 seconds ago. Yeah, so like I was saying, a lot of the videos that you guys see are older videos. Like I don't know like when they're being posted and shown to you, but I don't really have really bad skin like that anymore, right? Like sometimes it comes and goes, but for the most part it's under control because I manage what I eat, right? I don't eat foods high in sugar or processed sugar foods. I don't drink any sugar. Literally the only sugar that I get comes from dairy. It comes from raw and unfiltered honey, and it comes from fruit. Those are the only 3 places that I get sugar, right? You got the lactose in dairy, you've got the sugar and other types of sugars in honey, and then in fruit you have fructose. So those are the only sugars that I get. Candies, iced teas, drinks, right? Ice creams, things like that, I don't touch. I don't touch that stuff. Like occasionally I'll get like a Haagen-Dazs with my girlfriend, if we're out and it's like, you know, nice. But for the most part, I'm completely staying away from that on the regular. And then yeast, modern day grains, rice, pasta, spaghetti, all hybridized, loaded with glyphosate. What else? They're enriched. They're deodorized for the smell and the color. They're bleached. Modern day grains are the worst things you can put into your body. They're loaded with phytic acid, so your body doesn't even actually absorb any of the vitamins or minerals that you're actually getting by eating the modern day grains. So I just stay away from it 100%, right? The only grain that I eat is 100% organic einkorn flour, which I get from Amazon. It's imported directly from Italy, and it's not sprayed with pesticides, it's not bleached, it's not enriched. It's literally straight off the grain kernel and shipped right to, you know, whoever buys it. That's the only grain that I would recommend eating. And even sourdough, I'd be careful with, because if you're using a yeast to inhibit the sourdough, to get it to ferment, I still wouldn't even eat that. If it's not done the old-fashioned way, I'm not touching yeast, I'm not touching sugar. All right, it's the last one for this. But yeah, my dandruff is practically nothing. There's no itchiness. The redness has been reduced from the seborrheic dermatitis drastically. You know, it comes and goes from time to time, but for the most part, my skin it's nice. It's fine. Like it's under control. It's doable. And usually it always looks its worst the day that I'm cutting my hair, because my skin is very sensitive because of the seborrheic dermatitis, right? I was born with this stuff, like, and it doesn't go away. All right, this is it. Ready? This is what we did. There it is. There it is. That's it. And then we got a couple here as well, so I can get those going too. Where are we at? An hour and 15 minutes. Cool. Give me 1 sec here. me bring this in a little bit. Blaze, I think I answered your question already about what product what I'm putting inside the jar. Mamtha Preethi, I'm a new subscriber to you. Nice, man. Congrats. I appreciate that. Where are you from? Blaze, I already answered you. Master Beta says, you low-key remind me of Bradley Cooper. You know, I've heard that a handful of times before. I've also been called Ben Stiller. Zach, did you ever do a short buzz cuts, like a 1 or a 2 in high school or college? No, actually. That the lowest I've ever really gotten was like a 4. Yeah. I didn't start doing like a 2 or a 1 up until like the past few years. Like when I did the number 1 guard in that video, same with the 2 guard, that was the first time I ever did it. Ever. Yeah, it's hot AF here. In Limitless. Oh yeah? Are you Greek? Yeah, I am. Because I have the same problem with dermatitis. Yep. Yeah, dude, you're born with it. Dude, I'm also not eating white sugar, sweets, and non-veg. Dude, I'm drinking Herbalife nutrition product. Very good nutrition. What is that? Herbalife products. I have no idea what that is, brother. I don't drink vitamins and minerals. I eat it. I don't really do the whole smoothies or blended foods. Because you don't know what they're actually putting in there. I didn't eat candy either. I don't remember the last time. Yeah, candy, sweets, anything like that. Zach, how do you eat at restaurants when you go out on a date? Dude, me and my girlfriend get steaks. Like, usually my girlfriend eats pasta because we like to go to Italian, Mexican. I don't really like going to Asian. My girlfriend loves Asian food, but I don't really like it because they put a bunch of MSG and the spices they use. I'm not really good with them, especially Indian food. I can't eat that stuff. I had Indian food with her like earlier this year, and my stomach was ripping. My stomach was hurting the entire freaking day afterwards, and I was farting up a storm. It was bad, bro. It was bad. The food, the quality of food, like, I don't like the way that they cook it and the ingredients, and they use seed oils and they fry stuff. No, thank you. Whenever I go out to eat, I'm always getting a burger or a steak. That's what I'm eating, right? And then I'll get, maybe if they have fruit, I'll get like a side of fruit, or, you know, sometimes I'll get like a bread if they have a sourdough bread. I'll try it out, like cheese, things like that, like a soup. I like to get soups a lot as well. Maybe like a lobster bisque soup or a tomato soup. You know, but again, the steak is like the biggest thing. Churrasco or burgers, ground beef, things like that. Or like chicken. Everything's got to be grilled too. No fried food. Sorry, I keep like blinking weird. The lights are very like irritating to me. Rashik, where you from, bro? I'm in America. I live in America, from Florida. What's up, Brian? How you doing, bro? Good thing you did number 1 and number 2 because it showed how well it suited you. Yeah. I know. Indian food is the worst. It's like, you know, it's like Indian food, it didn't taste bad. What I got was very spicy too, on top of that. So not only was my stomach hurting because of like the food itself, but it was also super duper spicy, and I don't like spicy like that. Like I can take a little bit of spice, but not like crazy. Bro, it's Indian food. I don't know how you guys eat that stuff, man. My girlfriend loves it. She loves Indian food. And I'm over here getting stomach aches left and right. I get stomach aches left and right. But it tastes good. Like some of it tastes really good, but I just can't eat that stuff. I stick to my Mediterranean diet. Some Red Robin. Bro, you don't eat that Red Robin. You better stop that. No Red Robin. Get that out of here. I used to eat all types of junk, bro. All types of junk. Applebee's, TGI Fridays, Chick-fil-A, Chipotle, seed oil ridden. What else? What else did I eat? I used to eat McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, you name it, bro. I used to eat all that crap growing up. My family, we all thought it was fine, right? Nobody knew they were sliding in fake food into the fake ingredients into the food, and cooking with trash. Literally, engine lube. Not the same, but the similar engine lube that they use for petroleum is the same type of engine lube that's inside our hairstyling products, which is the reason why I create my products, which are 100% hair healthy, right? There's no engine lube in my products like there are in 90% of other products on the market. Grow your hair like a mullet with long back hair. I did before. I have that video on YouTube. And do some beard tutorial. I've got a bunch of beard tutorials. Have you checked out my YouTube channel? I've got a whole bunch. Leo, what's up, brother? Katerina, what's up? What's going on? Welcome to the live stream. You guys are some new faces. You look like Bang Chan from Stray Kids. What is Bang Chan? Let me see if I can pull it up on my iPad over here. Bang Chan. Who's that? Would you say Stray Kids? Was that a movie? Let's see if I can pull it up. Was that, you said Bang Chan from, what'd you say? Stray Kids. Bro, he's literally Asian. Why are you playing with me? He's literally Asian. And he's got like white hair. Get out of here. What, Korean guy. I'm not Korean. That's funny. What time is it for you? It's 7:40 for me. Yeah, it's 2:40. It's 2:40 here in the afternoon. My hair is so long, probably I will cut it tomorrow. There you go. Yeah, what type of haircut are you doing? He's a K-pop idol. I'm Greek. How can I look Korean? She said, you look like this guy. That's the first time somebody's ever said I look like an Asian guy. That's so funny, dude. I've always gotten like Ben Stiller, Bradley Cooper, the MMA fighters whenever I have a buzz cut and a really long beard, like Khabib. Never an Asian guy. That's so funny. That was rich. She said, you look like South Korean guy. Let's see. How many people in your personal life, YouTube, etc., say your short buzz cuts suit you? Not sure, bro. Not sure. No one really says, oh, it suits you or I likes you. They just say, oh, nice haircut. Nobody really gives me like a full description of like, oh, I like that haircut better than that haircut type of thing. Tara Ann, oh, you're from Ireland. We're 5 hours ahead of you. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's what, 7:40 over there. All the way from Ireland. Ready? Here's my best Irish impression. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's the best I got. Alex number 2. Yeah, we're not answering questions like that on my stream. So if you can, just keep it about self haircuts. And if you have any questions about my brand new hairstyling brand, 100% I'll answer any of these questions. Buzz cut is suitable for you, short hair. All right. Should I finish these? Let's see. I got a bunch. Yeah, I gotta grab those also afterwards. Okay. So what am I gonna do now? I'll stay on for the next, like, I don't know, 5 minutes or so, and then I'll head out. Any other questions before I get going? Hello, hello. Let's see. I saw, would you ever dye your hair? What color would you like to see? My girlfriend and I were actually talking about that recently, about going like platinum. What do you think? Should I go platinum? Just completely, just white, just white. I'm worried though that it would like severely damage my hair. Yeah, dude, I'm from America, man. I live in America. How to build a physique like Greek gods. Hello, I'm Steve. Why's your name Layla then? You lying to me. Mind Forge, what's up, brother? Zach, you reminded me of Mohammed Mokayev. I'm assuming that's some sort of MMA fighter. I have a dare you can complete it. Can give you $100. What do you think this is, bro? What do you think? I'm like 12 years old doing bets for $100? If you're gonna make a bet, you better throw some serious money. We're talking. Throw me 10 G's, and I'll consider your dare. Siddharth, yeah, my brand name is Kouras, right here. KOVRAS, right? And the website is the exact same as well. It's linked in the description. Kouras.com, KOVRAS.com. And these are my products right here. We've got organic clay, which is my high hold matte finish. 6 ingredients, that's it. We've got organo wax, which is my medium hold. 6 ingredients. And we've got organic cream, also low hold matte finish, 6 ingredients. So the same exact amazing hair healthy ingredients are in every single jar. And I also ship internationally. So I don't know if you're from the US or from Ireland like Tara, or from the Netherlands, or from Canada, or from South America, or from Russia, or from Africa, right? We ship internationally as well. So wherever you live, we ship to your country. And you get it within 2 to 3 business days as well. So you're not gonna sit there waiting for 2 or 3 weeks for the product to come in. You literally get it in 2 to 3 business days. Yeah, you're from India, you should literally get it in like 3 business days. Because I ship it with UPS, and it's like the worldwide UPS, so it ships very fast. Yeah, like the guy that bought it from the Netherlands, he got it in 3 days. From Florida to the Netherlands, he got it in 3 days. And then I had someone buy from Canada as well, he got it in 2 days. So from Florida to Canada, he got it in 2 days. What's a crake? What's the who? Yo, what language are you speaking? Crikey, mate. Say stuff in Irish accent and I'll rate it. You didn't rate my numbers 1 through 5. That's funny. Bro, your products for hair. I don't understand. What's your question, bro? Mind Forge, I don't understand what your question is. Zach, don't dye your hair. I was just curious on if you would. Yeah, I'm definitely open to doing it. as long as I have, as long as I know how to do it, or I have someone do it for me. I'd have to like research from like hair salons how to do it or something. But I'd also, it's tough because when you dye your hair like that, you completely ruin your hair's health. Like you damage it to the extreme. And that's just something that I don't want to do, right? It's like, why do that? Malak Prime, ayo, please keep yapping. Your accent heals me. My accent? I speak English, bro. I speak normal American English. I speak OG English. But Tara will tell you otherwise. She's from Ireland. She drinks tea and biscuits. Is your product for hair care? Yeah, 100%. Yeah, just go to my website, dude. Go to my website, KOVRAS.com, KOVRAS.com. The only thing that you'll see on my website right now is organic clay. This is the high hold matte finish, right? Made with only 6 ingredients, all natural, high quality ingredients: shea butter, arrowroot powder, beeswax, kaolin clay, rosemary oil, and vitamin E oil. Those are the only 6 ingredients. They're all literally scientifically shown to be very helpful and promote hair health for your hair, obviously. And they style at the same time. So you're literally styling it and leaving a nourishing treatment in your hair all day long. So it promotes hair health. In 4 of these 6 ingredients promote hair growth. 4 of the 6 promote hair growth. It also, rosemary oil also helps to, well, actually rosemary oil is a super, like, it's like a super ingredient. It slows down hair loss and it slows down hair graying. So if you get gray hairs, like I'm starting to get a lot because I'm almost 30, you get gray hairs, you start to lose your hair, rosemary oil helps a lot. And guess what's inside my hair products? Rosemary oil, right? And it's literally singly sourced from Spain. So it's really high quality rosemary oil, and it smells literally amazing. It's such a super calming smell. Yeah, you speak differently than me. Yeah, I know. It's very interesting, right? What, depending on what type of English speaking country you live, everyone's got a completely different accent. What haircut on you does your girlfriend like the best? She likes like a mid fade on the sides with like maybe 1.5 inches, 2 inches on top, combed over. So I think the video that I have coming out next weekend, it should be a burst fade. That type of haircut that I have coming out on Saturday next weekend is the type of haircut that my girlfriend likes. What's up, Ardesh? Nancy, how you guys doing? Dean M. Time, what kind of English-speaking country do you live in? I don't know if that's from me, but I live in America. Can this product be rubbed into the bald crown to regrow hair? I mean, dude, it's definitely possible. I mean, I did a lot of research, and I have the research articles literally linked on my website. Just use the link in the description. Rosemary oil in a 2015 study was shown to be as effective as minoxidil, right? It was shown to be as effective, like a 1-to-1. Rosemary oil to minoxidil was a 1-to-1, like as effective in hair, like regrowth. So it's 100% possible that if you put my products in your hair, it could start helping your hair grow back, right? Now, I'm not going to make any claims, obviously, but according to the research, that's what it says. And again, all of the links to the pubmed.gov links are on my website, literally on the home page. So if you want to check out all 6 ingredients, just go to my website, link, it's linked in the description, kouras.com. But yeah, the whole point of literally the whole point of me creating these products is to help promote your hair's health, right? In every single regard, from moisturizing to detoxifying to anti-inflammatory to promoting hair growth to slowing hair loss to slowing hair graying. Like, that's my whole goal with my brand. That's what I'm trying to create here, is creating healthy hair products that the world has never seen before, and literally having them be the most premium quality from the best types of like manufacturing facilities I can find, like buy them from Africa. I get the unrefined shea butter from Africa. It's not refined, which is the really like terrible stuff because it's deodorized and they bleach it as well to change the color. Like, I use very high quality ingredient stuff, and I've already seen like my hair feels really, really clean and really, really smooth when I have the product in my hair. It feels really nice. And it washes out super easy as well. It's not water-based, but it does wash out relatively easy. You know, soap, shampoo, and water. Listen to how Irish farmers speak. You won't be able to understand them. Yeah, I can imagine. I've seen some, even in America, like people from the South, like Texas or like Alabama, I can't understand a word. Or like Louisiana, those guys speak a whole different language over there. I don't know what they're doing. Can I also style like long hair, like middle part haircut? Yeah, if your hair is long enough. I'd say if you want to do like a middle part, I'd probably shoot for the medium hold organo wax. Right, this is probably ideal for haircuts between 3 and like 7 inches in length. So that's what I'd shoot for, the organo wax. This is the medium hold matte finish. Zach, would you ever go to a barber again for a haircut? Curious to see you get a buzz cut at the barbershop and then compare it with your own buzz cut. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. I don't see, why not in the future. But as of right now, I really don't want to go to a barbershop unless I'm like friends with the barber or I know them personally. Again, there's a lot of barbers that aren't good. And if I do go, I know plenty of barbers. I follow plenty of barbers on like Instagram and whatnot. So I could easily get like a free haircut if I wanted to. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. We'll see. It's not in the works right now, but maybe I will. Whenever I do a buzz cut on myself, maybe I'll get a haircut from a barber for the first time ever. My hair looks like George Costanza right now, but I want to see if it can make me look like George Clooney. Who's George Costanza? Yeah, dude, George Clooney. I'm pretty sure he's Greek. He's got like Greek roots. Same thing with the guy that played Leonidas in 300. Over here is way worse. Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, your guys' accent. Well, listen, whenever I watch anything on like Amazon Prime or Netflix and it involves anybody from the UK, I have to put on captions. I have to. It's like, I speak English, but I don't understand you guys half the time. So I have to put captions on. Especially like Harry Potter. Bro, I had to put captions on. I couldn't watch Harry Potter without captions. Guru Killer, hey, what? What's up? Persian versus Greek. What are we comparing? All right, I'm only going to answer like 1 or 2 more questions and then I'm out. I'm done for the day and we're good to go. I got a bunch of other things I got to get done. And I'm just going to go rest because it's hot in this garage. The fan can only do so much. The movie. What movie? 300? Yeah, see, Ardesh is over here saying go bold. My man David, what's up, bro? Welcome back to the live. This is like the 3rd in a row I've seen you. Welcome back, dude. I'm just about to leave, so you caught me at the right time. What's up, Shane? How you doing, brother? All right, that's it for now. You guys, thank you all so much for tuning in with the live and watching me. Here's today's work so we can all see what we did here. I got labels on these 35 jars, right? All for the medium hold. Right, here we go. We got the labels going on here for the medium hold Organo wax. These will be out within the next 2 weeks. I'm hoping by like the middle to the end of October, we should be good to go. I already took the photos and have those ready on my website. Just haven't obviously published them. And then, yeah, so within the next 2 weeks, I'm hoping and praying, right? Hoping and praying in the next 2 weeks we can get these guys live, because I know a lot of people want to have the different options with the medium and the low hold products as well. So sounds good. If you guys want to learn more about the products, check it out. KOVRAS.com, KOVRAS.com. And yeah, thank you all so much for joining. God bless. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday.